England are going to defeat Switzerland in the quarterfinal of the Euro competition. The Swiss manager has 17 wins as a manager. It is Swiss. That's Camacho 17. We're talking about the Swiss. In the all-time table of England, do have 17 wins in the table. If they beat Switzerland, their goal differential would be plus 17 with a win over the Swiss. And now, when you look at um, Gareth Southgate, I mean, he would be going for his 17th loss. But when you look, just go through the stats with the all-time Euro table, just England could have goal differential of plus 17, and they should be at 69 points overall. Uh, Switzerland is Camacho 52. When Southgate lost the final, he had a 5-2 knockout record across the World Cup in the Euro. Switzerland in reverse is 65. The side of the final is the Olympia Stadion. Olympia Stadion is Camacho 65, and Harry Kane also plays for Bayern. So that's what strikes me very well. After Switzerland defeated Italy, Switzerland had 5 wins and 7 losses all time in the Euro, and 57 is the Camacho of England. So it was always in the script for England to win. 132 wins for Gareth Southgate. Switzerland in the England in reverse is 132. And England's Camacho 57. So are they going to get the 57 goals scored in the competition? No, this is why the Slovakia match is rigged. England remain at 17 wins entering against the Swiss. But 5 wins and 8 losses. If Jude Bellingham is really going to score again, 58 years since England's last trophy, Real Madrid, Club de Football is Camacho 58. And the Switzerland manager, the 41st goal out, if England go up 1-0, is it really coming home? Is it really coming home? Home is Camacho 41. Now, Switzerland has a knockout record of 2-2 in the Euros after defeating Italy. Italy is 22. If they lose against England, their knockout record is 2-3. So go to the knockout history for the Champions League, the World Cup, and the Euro, and I need to do Copa America table too. Although I really don't need it right now at this point, but I would like to have a Copa America table for 2028. So I will go over to Switzerland, and so they are now 2-2 in the knockouts. It's gonna be 2-3 after they lose against England, because again, coming home, home is Camacho 23. They will have to fall to 2-3. And Gareth Southgate is 4-1 in the knockouts. I'm not sure what 5-1 is quite yet, to be honest. Although if you beat a Switzerland and you have a 5-2 narrative, going for 5-2, going for 6-1, that kind of thing. When you look at it, I think they could go in the extra time against. It would be crazy if they won every game in extra time. If this number remains at 60 wins entering the final at Berlin. So that's what's really intriguing for me, is that if they beat Switzerland or Austria in extra time, they would remain at 60 wins entering the final at Berlin. Now that would be dope. Now what I'm predicting for England now is 62 wins for Southgate in another match to go into extra time, because 62 is Camacho Queen. So they are called the Red Crosses. Rosso Crociati is Gematria of 65, and 65, as we talked about, Bayern 65, Olympiastadion 65, and uh, and the point with 65 again is Olympiastadion. Kane plays for Bayern, so these are the kind of things that you have to keep an eye out for. So England, 69 points. What is 69? Let's take a look. Coach Gareth Southgate's Gematria of Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth died at 88 years of age. Just something to point out. 102 matches. So if England win every match in regulation, then the winning percentage would be 62%, like the Gematria of the Queen. And for England, I would go with 2 wins in a match to go in extra time to have 73 points. Like Cross is Gematria of 73. Granit Xhaka's Gematria of 18. England, if they beat Granit Xhaka to make it to the final for their 45th match in the Euro, their 18th win against Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka's Gematria 51. Gareth Southgate can be 5-1 in the Euros. England have 66 points entering the match. Now it's titled as Gematria 21, and England would have, the Swiss would have 2 goals and 1 allowed if they were to concede first in the match. So Switzerland, 2 wins and 2 draws. Italy's Gematria 22. Switzerland have 7 goals and 3 allowed. 7-4 like Gematria of London, English team's headquarters. Gareth Southgate's knockout record for the World Cup and the Euro is going to be a combined 8-3 after he wins the quarterfinal matchup at Germany, because football is coming home. Football is Gematria 83. Gareth Southgate would have an 8-3 knockout record across the World Cup and the Euros when he wins. Football, Gematria of 133. Gareth Southgate, football coming home. It would show that he would get his 133rd win as manager. Born in the year 70, the Queen was queen for 70 years. A 133rd win, and we'd be talking about football coming home. And England, if they score first, would have 5 goals and 2 allowed for this particular Euro campaign. Switzerland is Gematria 52, and they could potentially go for 6-2 like the Gematria of the Queen. Queen Gematria 62. This is going to be a very defining 2 minutes in extra time where England will know that it will be able to attack. It's going to be 5 matches and 9 points. Kind of like Gematria of Gareth Southgate. Gareth Gematria 59. London, England Gematria of 59. Uh, Switzerland, it's going to be 5 matches and 8 points, like England's first title in 58 years. So the England are going to defeat Switzerland, and I imagine a team like Austria or the Netherlands would would force England to have to endure extra time. So England, it's 5 matches and 2 wins when they defeat Switzerland in regular time. Where will the match be played at? Dusseldorf is where the match will be played at. Dusseldorf is Camacho 42. England have scored 4 goals and have allowed 2 goals so far during this competition. City of Dusseldorf is Camacho 75. If England win 2-0, Switzerland would finish with 7 goals and 5 allowed. England to win in regulation.